Good evening, everyone. I've got a lot to talk about and a lot to go over. So pop a clutch, grab a gear, squall tires, and haul ass to your seats, and we're going to get this thing started.
This is a true crime discussions channel. We speculate. This is all just speculation. Because it's true crime, it's for mature audiences only. There will be no children allowed, no exceptions. Everything on this channel falls under fair use. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's free.
Sorry about that. I had to feed the rabbit, and I thought I had time real quick. Evidently, I did not. So, tonight we're going to be talking about Jennifer Soto. I was watching a couple lives on the Madeline Soto situation, and I saw that Jennifer Soto said something that just, I was like, wait a minute, what? And I had to replay it. Like, it was that serious. And I try to be, you know, empathetic because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how she couldn't have known, but there is a slight chance that she just might not have known. Maybe she's not all there. I don't know. But after hearing this, I was like, that's kind of damning. And, the news can take stuff out of control and out of context. But I don't know. This was just a bunch. It put a stop to my thinking of that. I don't know. It's weird. And I'm trying to get it ready so that you guys can see it. So I've got the news clip pulled up. And give me just a second and I'll share the screen. Hold on just a second. Okay, dokie. Oh, hold on. I made the wrong one big. Sorry. Okay, so this is from WESH Channel 2 News. If you haven't subscribed to them, please make sure you go subscribe. This is fair use. I just wanted to show you guys what they had to say that Jennifer Soto said about Maddie.
Newly released evidence reveals more details about Madeline Soto. West 2's Bob Hazen has been going through the disturbing new evidence all morning and learned that investigators say Maddie's mother defended the man accused of killing her daughter.
In these documents, detectives say she didn't just defend Stephen Stearns, she also suggested the sexual abuse was, quote, not evil.
So she never made it.
That is Madeline's mom, Jennifer, talking with deputies. Her boyfriend, Stephen Stearns, by her side. 13-year-old Maddie was missing, but investigators
say Maddie's mother defended the man accused of killing her daughter.
In these documents, detectives say she didn't just
Lord have
defend
mercy.
Stephen Stearns, she also suggested the sexual abuse was, quote, not evil.
So she
I apologize for being muted. Let me tell you what I was saying. I don't know how she thinks that was not evil. What this monster did to this baby from the age of 8 to the age of 13 when he unalived her. Like, the only reason it stopped is because she is no longer with us here on this earth. I don't know how you think that's not evil. I don't. He needs to be taken out back. This is a very sick man. You know, Yeller, he was sick, and we had to take him out back, and we had to take care of things, and we all cried, and we all hugged each other, and it was sad. We need to take this sick man out back, and we need to do the same thing. I don't think we'll be crying. We'll be shooting off fireworks or something like that. I know people say that people like this can get help, but the time for this man to get help has come and gone, honey. No, not today. I'm eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth on this one. I think that somebody needs to do to him what he did to her, and then the last thing he did to her, and then we can all, say a prayer at the funeral. That'd be about it.
she never made it.
That is Madeline's mom, Jennifer, talking with deputies. Her boyfriend, Stephen Stearns, by her side. 13-year-old Maddie was missing, but investigators believe Stearns had actually murdered her after sexually abusing Maddie for years and recording it on his phone. New evidence released by the state attorney's office includes these pictures of a room in their home, room number 4, with a chain lock on the door.
Now, this is being misrepresented. I have these pictures, and we're going to look at them. And from what I saw is the chain locks are on the inside. Okay. And what you have to remember is they had roommates. I don't know if you've ever lived in a house with roommates, but if somebody is renting a room from you, they're going to want to lock on the door. They're going to have food in their room, probably a refrigerator and whatnot. I mean, that's just normal. And from what I saw, and I could be wrong, I've got to go through the pictures again. But from what I saw, this was on the inside of the door. So it would make sense that the person on the inside of the door locks the door when they're in there, having, personal time, talking on the phone, playing video games, whatever. If you're paying to rent a room in someone's house, it's just like, that's your house. Are you going to lock your front door? Yeah, you are. So if you're renting a room, the room inside the house is your personal house for the time being. So are you going to lock the door? Yeah, that's just normal. That's just natural. I could be wrong. Like I said, we're going to go over the pictures, but I really think that this is being misrepresented. Now, another thing is all the rooms are numbered. It would concern me greatly because, if there's 4 numbers on the door, I would think there's 4 rooms being rented out. I don't, when you have a child in the house, especially a small child, I know it might be hard to make ends meet, but I would really, I would not rent rooms out in my house if I had any children in the house, especially to men. And I know that might sound sexist, but I'm sure, I haven't looked up the statistics, but I'm sure statistically it's a lot more common for a man to do what this sick mofo did than a woman. So that would concern me. It concerns me that she rented out rooms in her house, having a child in the house. But, that's just me personally. People do it and it's just fine. I just wouldn't personally.
The night before Maddie vanished, Jennifer Soto told investigators she sent her daughter to that room to go to bed alone with Stearns.
I needed some sleep, so I asked, hey, can you guys go to the guest bedroom upstairs?
She never saw Maddie alive again, and during the search, she said nothing had seemed strange, but did offer this bit of information.
She did recently tell Stefan that she had a crush on a boy.
The evidence also...
Oh, they're highlighting that. Remember, we played that clip in one of my previous lives, and I put that in the video that said, did you catch the motive? She states that she had just told Stefan that she had a crush on the boy, and then he talks about the night that everything happened and that she was talking with him about crushes on a boy. And I'm going to tell you what I think about how the dynamics in this household were from what I have seen. It concerns me greatly, and we'll go more into that, and I think it'll explain a little bit more of all this situation and why she's saying what he did wasn't evil and all of that. I think I've got a good idea of why she says that and why she does what she did if you look at certain contextual clues that I've noticed.
Also includes details of Soto's interview with detectives after Stearns was arrested and on the day that Maddie's body was found. It says she defended Stearns, and while she denied knowing about ongoing sexual abuse, she, quote, even at one point referred to the sex stuff as not evil, but the murder of Madeline as evil. The detective says it appeared Soto had accepted that the victimization was happening. We also hear Stearns himself trying to explain why his phone's memory was wiped out before handing it over to investigators.
I don't know what the heck I did, but somehow during the massive OS update, I managed to factory reset my phone.
And they talked to Stearns' father, Chris, who said,
and if you want to hear that interview with Stefan Stearns, it's in one of my previous lives that I've done on this case. It should be labeled.
His son had a history of lying to them, and his story didn't add up.
Before I left the house the other night, I turned to my wife and I said, do we really know Stefan? Can we honestly say we really know?
Bob Hazen, West 2 News.
All right, while Jennifer Soto has been investigated, she has not been arrested or charged with any crime, and police have not identified her as a suspect.
So that's that. And we're going to look at some of the affidavits I have from the Orange County Sheriff's
Department.
Department.
Said Stearns had Maddie's body in his car.
Um, I'll go ahead and pull that up so we can start going through that. So give me just 1 second to get my files. I actually was able to get more downloaded today. There was one file that would not download, so I had to go through and download each one of them separately. So we'll look and listen to that stuff. Okay, so I think this is going to start with what was last in that file first, because I started at the top and went down. So that means the order they were downloaded was the one that was all the way at the bottom and then going up to the top, because I started with the top. So obviously that would have been downloaded first, and the one that was at the bottom would have been downloaded last. So I'm going to click on these and I'm going to share them with you guys, and we'll just look through them. And if we have time tonight, we'll look at some affidavits and other things that I have. Give me 1 second. Hold on just a second. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Okay, I apologize about that. So, looks like this is a bedroom, possibly Stefan's. Oh, that was from my lab this morning, so we need to go back this way. So I'm assuming this was Stefan's room. I don't know if he had just ended up renting a room from her or how that worked, but oh my goodness. Okay, computer. So yeah, you can see here like where there's clothes hung up and things like that, but also there's food here. They've got canned goods, some Cheerios, some lunch meat. I think it's sitting on top of a refrigerator, a pineapple. So this goes hand in hand with the renting the room situation. If you're renting a room or somebody's renting a room for you, it's completely natural to have food in your room and to lock the door from the inside. Now, if it was locked from the outside to like lock somebody in, that would be concerning. But the fact that the lock is on the inside would not concern me as much. Because you're renting a room. Now, the theory could be posed that, okay, well, if he was in there with Maddie doing inappropriate things and Jennifer found out, how's she going to get in the room? Well, first of all, if my child was in the room with a man, first of all, that wouldn't happen, because I'm not going to ever tell one of my children to go lay in the bed with a grown ass man. I don't give a shit who it is. Nope, not happening. Not today, not tomorrow, not the week after, never, no. But if it did, for some strange apocalyptic reason, I'm going to kick that door down. I don't give a shit what kind of lock you have on it. I'm going to get in there. I will be damned. So, but I don't think that that's what happened. I think she knew. And I'll go over my theory on that. But locking from the inside, if you're renting a room, I think is completely normal. So this isn't a refrigerator, it's a desk. I don't know why you got like, see, there's even the instant mashed potatoes here. There's probably a cooktop in there. Down here it looks like there's some pretzels, some Ziploc bags, some cutlery. Like, that's all normal things to have in a room if you're renting a room. Just like locking the door from the inside. So yeah, I'm assuming this is Stephen Stern's room, and that's the room where the guest bedroom, as she called it. So this is room number 3. So I guess she was renting out to up to 4 people at a time. I don't know. I don't know if this is Maddie's room or whose room this is. Maybe we'll get some more context in a minute. It does look more feminine, I think, but I think that's a pocketbook on the bed, possibly Jen Soto's room. Now, if the room just has this wall separating it and it is Jen Soto's room, again, I would question how you didn't know. I could be wrong. Maybe it's somebody else's room, but with just a wall separating you and that's been going on for 8 damn years, something, you would have heard something at some point. I'm sorry. There's just no damn way. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this is going back. This might have been Maddie's room. I don't know. There's a lot of books. The only reason I question is because of this little plant holder right here. But it does look more adult, like maybe Jen Soto's room. Oh yeah, so definitely female. It could be a female roommate, but I would think it's Jen Soto's because there's like wine here and there's a bunch of makeup over here and all the body sprays. Yeah, definitely a female's room. Excuse me. Yeah, bottle of wine, glasses. If this was Jen Soto's room and there's only a wall separating her room and Stephen Stern's room where everything was happening, there's no damn way she didn't know. There's no way. There's absolutely 100% no way she didn't know. And why do we got all these perfumes here? I mean, I know Bath and Body Works stuff smells good, but is something else going on, honey? I don't know. Maybe you need to go to the doctor or something. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's a lot of body spray. So yeah, it don't look like there's any. Oh, okay, those are the cork boards. So maybe there's some personal photos up there to maybe let us know whose room it is. I think it's Jen Soto's room. I really do. So these are going to be just pictures for court showing the layout of the house and the rooms and things like that. See, this is room number 3 and this is room number 4, and all you have separating them is this wall right here. I'm sorry, but it's not like the house is insulated for 1905 Alaska. They don't put good insulation in these houses anymore. There's no damn way. So we're looking at room number 4. Oh, maybe that was room number 2 then. Okay, so this is the other room then, I guess. So maybe that other room was somebody else's. This room looks pretty empty, and she did say it was a guest bedroom that she sent them upstairs to go lay down in. So that makes sense. So, okay, this room's a little further away. Yeah, this is Stefan's room because that looks like that book bag that we saw in the other ones. There's a refrigerator, there's some snacks, like if you'd be renting a room out. Yeah, the lock is on the inside of the door. Though, it is I do have a question because I didn't see a lock on the inside of any of the other doors. So that is questionable. Why is there a lock on the inside of this door and not on any of the other doors? I would think it was normal if you're renting a room to have a lock on your door, but I don't know. That is kind of questionable. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing the floor. I don't see anything on the floor, so. All right. So here's the bathroom. Nothing too groundbreaking there. It is clean though, which is good. So either the bathroom is right beside the kitchen or there's like a refrigerator, microwave in the hallway. That's kind of weird because it looks like a small refrigerator, you know? So, more pictures of the hallway in the house, laundry room. So, I guess this is the upstairs. She did say she sent them upstairs. So, if her room was downstairs, maybe she really didn't. I've heard some theories about her giving Madeline some kind of sleeping medicine, which is real questionable. I'd like to find the source of that. Okay. So there's the kitchen right off from the hallway. Sorry. Oh, downstairs bathroom. That's a mess. Definitely a female's bathroom. So more close-ups of the downstairs bathroom. Um, little cat scratching post there. Okay, so we got toys, lots of stuffed animals on a shelf. Christmas tea. It looks like a storage room, but it's got a bed in it right off from the kitchen and has a bathroom. I'm guessing maybe this was Maddie's room. So, I mean, I guess it is a bedroom. There's a bathroom connected to it. It's connected to the kitchen. It's kind of weird, but I guess that's the layout of the house. Yeah, she's got a computer in there. She liked the stars at nighttime. Is this another bed? That looks like a different bed. I don't understand what's going on here. That's those things that's like a room separator. What? I know this child wasn't like sleeping in there, to be damn sure. You're renting out rooms and stuff, and you got that her sleeping right beside the kitchen? In the kitchen, literally in the kitchen? I don't understand what's going on there. I hope that's not that child's bedroom. So I guess this is more photos of the kitchen area. Look, those are probably some paintings that she did. That's outside. So yeah, there's the search warrant. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Dang. So we're looking at the cars now. This is the Lincoln. I'm guessing the back doors, there was something there. I don't know. They've got taped over everything that opens. The trunk, the hood of the car. You know, he didn't put none under the hood of the car. So I guess they just had to tape everywhere that it would open with evidence tape. Because, you know, I mean, what the hell did he put under the hood of the car? Yeah, that's his Lincoln. And like I've said, that's not a hoopty by any stretch of the imagination. I think that that she didn't want him picking her up at school because she didn't want him to see her talking to boys or being around other people or anything like that. I think that was the issue. There you can see the donut where he got a flat tire. Sorry. I don't know what this is. It might be like luminol or something. I don't know. I can't think of anything other than paint that would make that, and I don't know why there would be paint there. So it could be though. There's the front. Search warrant for the car. The forensics garage. Oh, okay. So that's something else. So that's where I downloaded my other stream to try to do some videos. Okay. So let's look at some affidavits and see what we got. I'm going to give this just a second to load. All right. So I think they have redacted anything important. Hold on just a second for me. Okay. So it's hard for me to see that. I guess I'm going to try to make this full screen. I still can't see it. So it's telling me some. Oh, I guess this is the summary of the 911 call. Let me. Hold on just a second. Sorry. Okay. I didn't have time to go through these, so I'm just trying to. Okay, so this is just like I said, a summary of the 911 call. The important part says United Methodist Church, approximately 800 hours. Madeline Soto, 13-year-old, blonde hair, blue eyes. Last seen with dark green hoodie. Negative sign 0, negative TA8. Never returned home from school. Complainant advised blank is going to the school to look for for her. So her mom was going to the school to look for her. And that's just more of the just more uh, summary, sorry, of the 911 call. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to scroll down and see what we got down at the bottom. Let's try this one. I'd like to see a summary of the interrogation. Let me go ahead and share this with you. Okay. So I don't know what this is. Trace vacuum filters from Lincoln. Hornady 9mm Luger live round from glove box. Oh goodness. So I guess this is a summary of the vehicle or property. Set of swabs from front driver door compartment. Set of swabs from passenger door compartment. Set of swabs from rear driver door compartment. Set of swabs from rear passenger door compartment. Set of swabs from center console. Set of swabs from steering wheel and shifter. Trace vacuum filters from Lincoln. Hornady 9mm Luger live round from glove box. Blue latex gloves from bottom compartment of center console. Knit gloves from bottom compartment of center console. Pocket knife from top compartment of center console. Napkins from passenger seat. Napkins from the passenger floorboard. Nail file kit from the top compartment of the center console. Blue latex glove from passenger door. Rag from passenger floor. Towel from rear passenger floor. Blue jacket from passenger rear floor. Blue latex glove from rear passenger floor. Napkins from rear passenger floor. Tan blanket with white stains. Whoa, Nelly. From across the back seat. Tire from trunk. Lincoln emblem from trunk. Lincoln emblem from glove box. White rope from trunk. Are you kidding me? White towel from trunk. Red hoodie from trunk. Blue puffer jacket from trunk. Black trash bag from trunk. Blue latex glove between front passenger seat and center console. Napkins between the front driver's seat and center console. Latent lift cards. So that's why we saw pictures of the gloves in the woods. That's what that was all about. I can't believe there was a white rope in the trunk and a tan blanket with white stains on it. That's disgusting. Hold on, my baby bunny needs some loving. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Do I have audio? Do I have audio? Audio. Okay, I think I do. We will continue to go over these affidavits. So there was a rope in the trunk. There was a tan blanket across the back seat with white stains on it. That's freaking insane. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's the end of the report. So let's see if we can figure out. I guess it redacted, but oh yeah, it was the Lincoln because it talked about the Lincoln emblems. So I guess it's 2 pages. Let me see if this one says Lincoln in case it wasn't in case it was Jennifer's car, but I think this is all just talking about the Lincoln. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we have. I hate that I have to keep going back like this. Let's see what we have here. If it'll load. Okay, so this is more talking about the vehicle. From Stephen Stearns. Okay, so let's see. On February 28th at approximately 0738 hours, Detective Juno responded to in reference to Detective Maria with a search warrant of the residence. When I arrived on scene, Orange County Sheriff's Office Corporal Kenneth and detectives from the Kissimmee Police Department were securing the scene. I assisted with maintaining scene security until the OSCO Forensics unit responded to process the residence. Prior to conducting the search, detectives at the site of the search were notified by detectives at OSCO's Central Operations Building that there was evidence of sexual abuse towards Madeline Soto at the hands of Stephen Stearns, 37-year-old suspect. The evidence was located on Stearns' cellular device. Some of the sexual abuse appeared to have occurred at the residence. Contact with Stephanie Samantha Soto and Juan Gilbert Soto Jr. At approximately 9:54, Stephanie Soto and Juan Soto Jr. approached detectives on the scene. I spoke with them, and a portion of our conversation was audio recorded. Sorry about that. Sorry. And a portion of our conversation was audio recorded by Detective Matthew. Below is a synopsis of our conversation. Stephanie and Juan requested an update and said detectives had already interviewed them. They did not have any additional information to provide that was not already known. Stephanie and Juan were visibly emotional and appeared concerned for Maddie's well-being. Stephanie said she did not believe Maddie ran away because she did not believe Maddie would do that. They blank did not know of any reason why blank would be upset. To their knowledge, blank had not been in communication with any of their family members since she had been reported missing. See what this one is. At approximately 11:30 hours, I assisted with searching the room in the residence on the second floor, identified by a chrome number 4 on the outside of the door. Inside of the room, I located a black backpack which had one orange bottle of, quote, solo lotion in it. And we showed those photos before. I'll go over them again, though, just so you can see it if you haven't. The back of the bottle identified the product as choking the chicken cream. I photographed the item, pointed it out to crime scene investigator, and she collected it. At approximately 11:50 hours, Detective Leonardo and Detective Matthew and I made contact with Detective Tangler and Detective Kyle via the phone. Via a video call, they showed us, I don't know why that was just so loud. They showed us digital photographs of presumably Stearns sexually abusing Maddie. The purpose of viewing the child sexual abuse material, CSAM, via video phone call was to ensure the correct evidence was collected and preserved to the best of our abilities. We examined the clothing worn by both Maddie and Stearns, along with surrounding items such as sheets, blankets, and other articles of clothing. We were able to identify some of the items seen in the photograph in a downstairs area that was previously described by detectives as Maddie's room. So that means the photos we just saw of the room with the dividers was Maddie's, or the room off from the house from the kitchen. Let me pull those up again real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a night with my throat. Need to go make me some tea. Oh, that's the car. Hold on. I'm going to try to get those photos up so y'all can look at them again. So that means that one of these rooms is a room where abuse was happening. So it wasn't just in the upstairs bedroom. It was downstairs as well. As soon as I can figure out which way we need to go on this, we'll know. Either in this area where she just had her room divided. I mean, I hope this, Lord have mercy, I hope this is not that baby's room. I mean, it's got to be. This is that baby's room. You just laid her out on a platter, didn't you? Just had her in the kitchen so you could rent out the rooms upstairs? I don't understand what was going on here. What is this Jen's room, I guess? I'm guessing this was Jen's room, so I guess they both slept downstairs and then rented out the rooms upstairs. But my God, why did you do that? So, evidently, some of the abuse happened there and in that bed we just saw, this poor baby's bed. Okay. Sorry about that. So I lost audio. Also, let me go ahead and do this in case anybody wants to join me up here. Thank you for letting me know that you could hear me, so Soulistic Glow, and I appreciate you being here. Have I lost? I don't know why it's telling me I've lost audio. It doesn't look like I've lost audio. So if anybody wants to join me up on the stage to talk about this, you're more than welcome. I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight, but let's get back to this affidavit. Okay. So they collected the blankets and things from this baby's room. The space appeared to be the living room of the apartment turned into a bedroom with a folding room divider between the bedroom space and the kitchen dining room. This area was located on the far right of the apartment's first floor where you enter from the front door. So yeah, that was Maddie's bedroom. Why I don't that come the fuck on now. You rent out every damn room upstairs and got your child sleeping in a divider, like off from the kitchen with a divider separating the room. I mean, you might as well have just laid her on the damn table with a silver platter under her. My God, woman. Come the hell on. Whew. Okay. After speaking with Ortiz, I went to OCSO Central Operations Building. While there, I maintained security outside of an interview room where Stephen Stearns was located and waiting to be interviewed. KPD detectives interviewed Stearns, and I monitored a portion of the interview electronically from a room nearby. At the conclusion of the interview, I assisted KPD detectives with the collection of photographs, clothing, DNA evidence from Stearns' person based on a signed warrant they had. I located a black freckle, okay, on Stearns' area that was visible in some of the photographs and videos found while examining the photographs and videos of Stearns sexually abusing Maddie. In the photograph used to compare the mark, presumably Stearns was wearing a red and white Deadpool shirt, which was seen in multiple photographs where Maddie was being sexually abused. OSCO CSI Aubrey Smith collected the evidence. The collection was conducted on the same audio and video recording as Stearns' interview. At some point while Stearns was in the interview room, I took a vape pen from him, which I discarded in the trash at KPD's discretion. At one point, while examining the photographs of Maddie being sexually abused to ensure all potential evidence was collected, I located a photograph of Stearns with his face visible and his tongue okay. The photograph was titled 20220722 and was found in an album full of photographs of child sexual abuse of Maddie. On February 29th, 2024, Corporal Avila requested I gather information on the trash collection procedures at the complex Stearns and Jennifer lived in at approximately 1,000 hours or 1,000 hours. I made contact with with Waste Management. I spoke with who was unable to access information for the requested address. They transferred me to somebody else who referred to as such from the Florida Area Waste Management Commercial Department. He said Waste Management collected the compactors from here and the trash will be taken to Orlando Transfer Station. It is unknown how long the trash would remain before being transferred to another landfill. Waste Management was the residential hauler for all Osceola County, meaning they picked up trash from individual residents. They also hauled for any commercial, probably businesses or buildings. I'm sure that's probably about all we're going to see left here. Oh, hold on. Let me scroll all the way back down. Okay. Okay. They could not provide me the phone number to directly be connected to him. Okay, that's just talking about the trash. On March 1st, at approximately 0922 hours, they asked her to respond to a place in Florida in reference with meeting OSCO's ER team. While there, I was the liaison between ERT and the Criminal Investigation Division. At approximately 12:40 hours, I was notified ERT located large bones in the wooded area. I notified Corporal Avila, who was with Corporal Alexander from the homicide unit. Corporal Richards instructed me to contact the medical examiner's office to show them the bones in order to determine if they were human. I collected photographs of the bones and sent them to the ME. The ME stated the bones still needed to be collected and submitted to them at approximately 13:02 hours. I contacted OSCO's forensics and spoke with who responded out to collect the bones. ERT units located a camera at this place. I sent the information to the corporal and requested he have a unit respond to check the cameras. The OSCO's Violent Crime Squad located video footage of Stern's vehicle at the above address and were then able to trace him to other nearby locations, where I was told Stearns was seen moving Maddie from the front seat of his vehicle to the trunk. ERT located a pair of underwear and a dress in the same wooded area the bones were located, but further south. CSI Jamak collected both items. On March 1st, OSCO received confirmation Maddie had been located deceased in Osceola County. This concluded my involvement with the investigation. All right, so let's check another affidavit. Okay. Hold on just a second while I try to get these files pulled up. We'll go through one more tonight, and then that'll probably be it for me tonight. I'm going to have to put these in some kind of order. Let's try. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. This one. I'm going to make sure, hopefully, it's not one we've already clicked on. Okay. So this is SMEX. It says Squad SMEX crimes. So it says they grabbed property that was surveillance footage. On March 1st, 2024, Orange County Sheriff's Office Violent Crimes Detective Leonard was tasked with assisting in this investigation. After Jones received a short briefing on the latest details of the investigation, he responded to the area of Destination Parkway and John Young Parkway to canvass for evidence. During this time, Jones responded to Holiday Inn Club vacations, and upon arrival, Jones made contact with the business's corporate facility senior manager, Jeremy Garcia, who allowed Jones to review their surveillance footage from February 26th, 2024. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I've got a rabbit that keeps messing with me, but he's my baby. That's my baby. According to the surveillance footage, Jones discovered that approximately 9:40 hours, the target vehicle, the silver gray Lincoln MKZ, turned onto the above business property from Pham Shui Avenue, then proceeded to their parking garage at approximately 0941 hours. The vehicle arrived on the top level of the parking garage, then backed into a parking space. At approximately 9:42 hours, a fair-skinned male wearing what appeared to be a dark hat, reddish shirt, and tan pants exited the vehicle from the driver's seat, then walked to the back of the vehicle and opened the trunk. The male then walked to the front passenger side of the vehicle, opened the door, and proceeded to carry what appeared to be a limp female body to the trunk of the vehicle. At approximately 9:44, he did the same. At approximately 9:44 hours, the same male subject entered the driver's seat of the same vehicle and then drove away. The vehicle was then seen exiting the parking garage from the ground level and leaving the business's property onto Embassy Avenue. Jones collected the surveillance footage as well as a signed business record certification from Garcia to be placed into evidence at the Orange County Sheriff's Office. My goodness. That is crazy. So, yeah, we got confirmation that he was just moving Maddie's body around. Let's do one more and then I'm going to call it quits for the night. I do want to save some more for us to go over. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. See what this one says. Oh, hold on. Let me add this so that y'all can see it. Okay, so this is Mex Crimes. Property summary is a black Samsung phone. So this is going to be more than likely Stefan's phone. Let's read this one. Yeah, this is a long one, so this will be it for me tonight. Okay, on February 27th, 2024, at approximately 15:40 hours, Detective L. Acosta, responded to Osprey Park to assist in a missing juvenile investigation. The following is a synopsis of my involvement in this case. On February 27th, Detective M. Tangler and I responded to make contact with Stephen Stearns and Jennifer Soto. Detective Tangler and I conducted digitally recorded interviews with both Stephen and Jennifer. Please see Detective Tangler's supplemental report. Stephen provided verbal consent for Detective Tangler and I to review his cell phone in front of him. It should be noted Stephen's cell phone contained only phone calls, text messages, and other data from the last day. Stephen indicated he accidentally factory reset his cell phone on February 26th while attempting to update his phone. Stephen provided verbal consent for his cell phone to be taken by detectives for further examination. I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to tell you what. If I ask my man to see his phone and he tells me, well, I accidentally factory reset everything, you know what I'm going to tell him? I'm going to tell him to factory reset the relationship because I'm out the door. That I don't know what the hell you thought you were doing with the factory reset bullshit, or why you thought that doing that is going to in any way, shape, or form do anything but cause the police a minor headache and make them do just a little bit more work, but still be able to get the information. But we're talking about a real first class dumbass here. So back to the affidavit. While on the scene, Detective Tangler and I reviewed surveillance video from the blank Orange County Sheriff's Office Violent Crimes Unit. Continued the review of surveillance video. On February 28, 2024, at approximately 1:30 hours, I accompanied Stephen's vehicle, which was being towed, to 2500 Orlando, Florida. On February 28th at approximately 2:40 hours, I submitted Stephen's phone as described, a black Samsung cell phone, to our digital forensics unit located at Central Operations. On February 28th, 2024, at approximately 15:12 hours, I transported Stephen from his hotel to Central Operations. On March 1st, I reviewed and collected video surveillance from Town Place Suites. The video surveillance revealed the following. On February 28th at approximately 2:13 hours, Stephen, Jennifer, and Christopher Stearns, Stephen Stearns' father, checked into the hotel at the front desk. Stephen and Jennifer are given room 239 and Christopher is given room 203. On February 28th at approximately 4:42 hours, Stephen exits the hotel through the main front entrance. On February 28, 2024, at approximately 7:28 hours, Christopher exits the hotel through the main front entrance. On February 28, 2024, at approximately 9:54 hours, Jennifer exits the hotel to walk her dog through the main front entrance and returns at 10:03 hours. On February 28th at approximately 10:50 hours, Christopher re-enters the hotel through the main front entrance. On February 28th, 2024, at approximately 10:55 hours, Stephen returns to the hotel through the main entrance. On February 28, 2024, at approximately 15:07, Jennifer checks out of the hotel at the front desk. On February 29, 2024, at approximately 8:19 hour, Christopher checks out of the hotel at the front desk. Surveillance footage from the time Stephen exits and enters the hotel through the main front entrance were uploaded into evidence.com lock interrogation from room number 239 and from room 203 from the period Stephen, Jennifer, and Christopher were checked into the hotel were also uploaded into evidence.com. This concludes my involvement in this case. And I do have audio of them at the hotel, and of course I've got a ton more affidavits I'll show you actually, that if you come back or if you're seeing this on a replay or whatever, please make sure that you come back so that we can go through this some more. I would love for you to be here to go through these with me, and I'll show you real quick, but this is just one file. Like, I've got several files. So this is all the affidavits I have. And each one of them say really interesting things. These are all audio interviews, and I think some photos, maybe. I have to be careful because there was some photos that were bad. But yeah, I've got that. I've got all those affidavits. I've got that. I'll show you. So this, and this are all really big files full of information on this case. That I would love to go through. I would love to have y'all's opinion on. Please leave me a comment. Please like and subscribe and share if you can. I always try to schedule my lives by noon, and Monday through Friday I will try to go live once in the morning and once at night. On the weekends, if I can fit it in, I will. If you're watching this on a replay, check my scheduled lives to see when I'm going live again, and we'll go over some of this stuff some more. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope your day tomorrow is the best day you've ever experienced in your whole entire life. Good night.